Hello, my name is Landy Lopez, and I'm an esthetician student in Global Beauty and Barber Institute, and today I'm going to show you a basic facial. We're starting with the eye makeup removal, and we're applying a small amount of cleanser with the middle and ring fingers. We're applying the cleanser to the eyelids with gentle downward strokes, using downward movements with the cleansing pad to cleanse the eyelid and lashes. And we're also going to gently rinse with cotton pad. And we're also going to repeat this step as necessary to remove eye makeup while cleansing the eyes, rotating the pad to provide a clean, unused surface. And we're going to also step with a cotton swab in a circular pattern around the eyes. And we're also using a cotton swab to wipe inward under the eye toward the nose and then outward on the top of the eyelid. And we're going to rinse the eye area with plain water to remove the eye makeup remover, making sure the remover is rinsed off thoroughly. Making sure our hands are cleansed, we're applying warm towels. After checking the temperature, we apply one towel to the décolleté and one to the face. We're holding the ends of the towels with both hands on either side of the face. Lay the center of the towel on the chin and drape each side across the face with the towel edges draped over to the opposite corner across the forehead. To remove, we're lifting each end and removing. For product removal, use the towels over the hands as mitt. Now we're moving on to the cleanser, starting at the neck and décolleté, and starting with a sweeping motion using both hands to spread the cleanser upward and outward on the chin, yaws, cheeks, and temples, spreading the cleanser down the nose and along the sides bridge, continuing to the upper lip area, cleansing the upper lip area under the nose with sideways strokes from the center area moving outward. Making small circular movements with the fingertips around the nostrils and side of the nose, continuing upward sweeping movements between the brows across the forehead and then the temples, applying more cleanser to the neck and chest with long outward strokes, cleansing the area in small circular motions from the center of the chest and neck toward the outside, moving upward, trying to use both hands at the same time on each side when applying and removing product. Visually divide the face into left and right halves from the center. Continue moving upward with circular motions on the face from the chin and cheeks and up toward the forehead, using both hands, one on each side. Starting at the center of the forehead, continuing with circular pattern out to the temples, move the fingertips lightly in a circle around the eyes to the temples and then back to the center of the forehead, lifting your hands slowly off of the face when you finish cleansing. Now to remove the cleanser, we are using moist cotton pads by starting at the neck or forehead and follow the contours of the face, moving up or down the face in a consistent pattern depending on where you start. Remove all the cleanser from one area of the face before proceeding to the next. Under the nostrils, use downward strokes when applying or removing products to avoid pushing product up the nose. This is uncomfortable and will make the client tense. Blot your hands on a clean towel and touch the face with dry fingertips to make sure there is no residue left. Now we're starting to analyze the skin, so we are covering our client's eyes with iPads. We're positioning the magnifying lights where we want it before starting the facial, so it can be easier to swing it easily to line up over the face. We're going to look over the skin type and condition, and we're going to feel the texture of the skin. Now we're going to steam the face. Make sure to preheat the steamer before you need it. Check the water level to make sure it's appropriate fill line. Turn it on, wait for it to start steaming, and then turn on the second ozone button if applicable while steaming. Keep the steam facing away from the client until it is steaming to avoid potential spitting of the water. which may happen if the machine is overfilled or not maintained properly. Check to make sure the steamer is not too close to the client, approximately 18 inches away, and that it is steaming the face evenly. Now, turn off the steamer immediately after use. If using towels in place of steam, remember to test them for the correct temperature. Ask the client if she is comfortable with the temperature. Towels are left on for approximately 2 minutes. Steam or warm towels should be used carefully on coarse skin. Extractions are done immediately after the steam while the skin is still warm. Now we're going to massage the face, selecting a water-soluble massage cream or product appropriate to the client's skin type, using the same procedure as we did with the product application to apply the massage cream to the face, neck, shoulders, and chest. After evenly applying the massage cream, we're starting with effleurage, which is a soft, continuous stroking. And we're going to continue with friction, rubbing movement with pressure, performing each set of moves 3 to 6 times. We are going to continue with friction scissor movement, which stimulates circulation, and continuing on with friction, which increases the pressure pause at temple. We're also going to continue with circular friction, left clockwise, right counterclockwise. And we are continuing on with tapotement, which is the most stimulating form of massage. And we want to continue with frictions, which pause at the temple. And we're also using petrissage, kneading, and pinching movement. We're also using tapotement, which is with percussion, consists of fast tapping. Other movements we are using is friction, which stimulates glandular activity of the skin, friction scissor, one finger above and below the mouth, friction, upper lip, mouth, lower lip, under chin, effleurage, upward strokes, move to the neck and décolleté, tapotement slapping, using palms, light, firm rapid strokes, tapotement stroking, which slides each finger upward in succession, tapotement piano, using fingertips in light rapid taps, effleurage, which uses soft continuous stroking, and finishing off with feathering, which are taper movements off to finish. After we're done, we're going to remove the massage cream using warm towels or cleansing pads and follow the same procedure as removing other products or cleanser. Choosing a mask formulated for the client's skin condition, remove the mask from its container and place it in the palm or a small mixing bowl, using a clean spatula if necessary to avoid contamination. Warming the mask is recommended for better results as well as for the client's comfort. Applying the mask with fingers or a brush, usually starting at the neck, use long, slow strokes from the center of the face, moving outward to the sides, proceeding to the jawline, and applying the mask on the face from the center outward, avoiding the eye area unless the mask is appropriate for that area. Allow the mask to remain on the face for approximately 7 to 10 minutes. Remove the mask with towels followed by wet cotton pads or sponges. Now we're applying the toner product appropriate for the skin type. Serums as well as eye and lip creams are optional for application before the final moisturizer. Now we're applying a moisturizer and an additional sunscreen as appropriate. Don't forget to end the facial by washing your hands and quietly letting the client know you are finished, giving the client instructions for getting dressed. Have the client come out to the reception area when they are ready to discuss the home care products and regimen. We are finishing the facial with the cotton compress. Make sure to prepare the cotton on a clean and disinfected work area. Wet and unfold the cotton strip and carefully divide it lengthwise into 3 separate strips. Try to keep the thickness of each strip as even as possible. Secure eye pads on the client's eyes. Take the strip that feels the thinnest and mold it to the client's neck. Be sure the strip does not overlap on the underside of the chin and jawline. Place the center of the second strip of cotton, saving the thickest piece of last on the chin, under the lower lip. Mold the cotton under the jaw, chin, and lower part of the cheeks. Leave breathing access by molding the strips around the tip of the nose. Place the third and thickest cotton strip over the upper portion of the face. Eye pads remain in place. Carefully stretch the cotton. Starting at the upper part of the face, place the hands palms down on each side of the face. With one hand, slide the compress slowly toward the side of the face, picking up as much of the treatment mask as possible. The eye pads will come off at the same time and should be discarded. Fold the strip in half so that the side of the compress that has the treatment mask on is inside and the compressed strip has 2 clean surfaces. Squeeze the cotton over a waste container to remove any excess water. Tear a separate strip of wet cotton in half, wrapping around the first 3 fingers of the hand to form a cotton mitt. Use the cotton mitts to further remove remaining traces of the mask. If necessary, cotton pads rather than finger mitts can be used to cleanse the face. This concludes our full basic facial. Thank you so much for watching.